Howdy, friends. This is Jason Roberts. I play fiddle with Asleep at the Wheel, and you are watching the Texas music scene with Ray Benson. And I think if Bob Wills was watching, he'd say, "Ow!"
Where's the gal with red dress on? Some folk call her Dinah. Stole my heart away.
Hi, I'm Ray Benson. This here's the set of A Ride with Bob. 7 years now we've been doing this play. We developed it to commemorate Bob Wills' 100th birthday anniversary, I believe. He was born in 1905. It stars Jason Roberts as Bob Wills, myself as me, and a cast of anywhere, depending on the show, between 24 and 26 actors, dancers, musicians, yodelers, fiddlers, etc.
Oh, there goes that Walt Roberts on the fiddle. Yeah!
We knew the factual story and the musical story, and then we had a lot of people contribute to this, including the actors who improvise stuff. But Ann Rapp basically wrote the script. She and I put together the concepts, and she did the writing. She is a script writer. The premise of the play is the conversation I never had with Bob Wills. We go to the bus, where Bob Wills shows up as our ghost bus driver, and proceed to tell the story of his life and play his music.
I'm a ding-dong daddy from Dubis, boy. You ought to see me do my stuff. I'm a wild papa from Polecat Hollow. I don't want to get rough.
So since the play, it starts as Bob with a little 10-year-old boy, luckily right now we have a 10-year-old boy, Colby Shepard, who plays the fiddle and acts as 10-year-old Bob, and he just turned 10 after his first performance. Jason Roberts takes over as the adult Bob Wills, and Jason, of course, has been asleep at the wheel for many years and not only knows the music inside out, but also has a physical resemblance to Bob and was able to also study Bob's mannerisms.
When Ray first approached us with this idea, I didn't quite know what to think. You know, I mean, I thought, the first thought that crossed my mind was, oh no, a bunch of beer joint musicians are gonna go into a theater, you know. And so when we started doing it, you know, I obviously wanted to do it justice, do the part justice, and, you know, make it believable to people sitting out there that I was Bob Wills. The speaking, you know, that came pretty natural. I'd heard a lot of the Bob Wills interviews over the years, and so I could emulate the, the tone of his voice a little bit. And then obviously the tone of the fiddle. I feel very fortunate in that I was able to know a lot of the players, Johnny Gimbel, Herb Remington, Leon Rausch, you know, and a lot of those guys that worked with Bob. And that's one of the first things Johnny Gimbel said to me. He said, "So you're going to play Bob Wills?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, do you hold your fiddle in your right hand?" I said, "Well, no, not really." He said, you got you a diamond ring?" I said, "No, not really." He said, "Bob Wills would always hold his fiddle in his right hand so he could smoke his cigar and show off his diamond ring with his left."
And remember our faded love.
The biggest highlight for me is just to be involved with such a talented group of entertainers, you know, dancers, singers, instrumentalists, and actors. And this show is just chock full of them.
Corn and taters, hungry every minute of the day.
So at the end of the play, we always do a mini concert, depending on the theater and depending on the times. So when we have the opportunity, we get Leon Rausch, one of the great Texas playboys, who's 84 years old, to come and sing with us. That seems to tie it all together, to have a little 10-year-old kid playing fiddle, along with an 84-year-old man, and everything in between. Kind of hopefully demonstrates that Western swing music is alive and well, at least in Texas today.
Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Now keep it on lockdown, folks. Carol in Wonderland is up next, and you don't want to miss it.